Okay, I'm not sure. Hey, I'm not sure. It looks like I'm going live, but I'm not altogether sure. This is a test. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel the way that I want it. I'm Laura Richardson. I am your divorce recovery expert, and I am trying to get this all straightened out and settled. And it looks like that I can just use my web camera. Before I wasn't able to do that to stream to YouTube. So yay! At any rate, I it looks like it's working. Yay! I just need to clean the lens because I look a little blurry. At any rate, I'm glad that this is up and running. Again, I'm Coach Laura, and those of you that don't know me, I do have some subscribers. That's yay! But those of you who don't know me, I am a coach, personal coach. I help women find their smile after divorce. How do I do that? How am I qualified to do that? I have been a divorce lawyer here in Texas for the past 14 years. I'm also licensed to practice law in New York. I am also a certified advanced mediator as per according to the Texas State Bar. Okay, that's who says I'm an advanced mediator. So anyway, I've taken the training for that, and I've gotten certified as an advanced mediator in family law issues. So that's what makes me your divorce recovery expert. Okay. So anyway, this is wonderful. It looks like I'm live. Let me just text my sister and see if she can see me. Okay, hold on. I put 7 right. Okay. Thank you. I'm telling her, yes, thank you. And I'm telling her I'm live now on on YouTube. Hold on. Can you see me? Okay, I just need to know if she can see me. Okay, we're gonna find out in a second. Oh my goodness, Latanya! I am running a test, Latanya. It's good to see you. I can see that you're there. I can't see your face, obviously, but I can see your name, so I can see that you're watching. I am trying to get this YouTube channel up the way I need it to be, and so I'm doing this test. I have really nothing to talk about today, other than what makes me your divorce recovery expert, right? But Latanya, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be changing the name of this channel just slightly. I changed my domain name, my website name. It used to be howtomoveonafterdivorce.com. That was too long. And so Latanya, I shortened it just a little bit to move on after divorce. So now I need to update. Oh, good. It's good to see you. Okay, good. Because I texted my sister and asked her if she could see me. I wasn't quite sure if it was running the way it's supposed to. So I'm glad that you can see me. Thank you for letting me know you can see me. Anyway, actually, my kitchen's not so messy today. So no, I don't have any dishes in the sink. So that's the good thing, right? But anyway, Latanya, it is so good to see you. So all right, so I don't have to wait for a response from my sister because she's probably busy doing something. But so you have let me know that you can see me. So it's so good to see you. Well, while you're on here, I might as well make myself useful. I have about 5 minutes or so. So do you have a question that I can help you answer, or maybe a topic for a video that you would like to see? Any suggestions like that? I would love to hear them from you, Latanya. You know that. So, okay, good. You can see me well. Good. I still need to clean the screen. I think I put some fingerprints on there. So I look a little bit blurry. So I need to clean the camera. But I'm so happy I don't have to buy a separate camera for this anymore. About 2 years ago, when I tried to get this all set up, you need to have a separate camera for that. And that got to be kind of a pain in the butt because At that time, I had just gotten this, my Mac computer. I'd switched over from a PC to a Mac. And, oh, okay, hold on. Okay, you're working on self. Okay, that's good. Everybody's working on self-love, Latanya. So, let me push you out of the way and get to the front of the line there. So, but that's a progress. That's a progression. That's a process, and so there's nothing wrong with that. The important part is, I think there's so many people that don't work on those things, or are afraid to work on those things because they have to split themselves open and start digging. And some of the things that they have to start digging through, it's so painful to them. They rather continue to hold on to the weights that are holding them back or holding them down, that they don't want to drop the weights and then let themselves soar. And sometimes that can be a little bit of a difficult process, because there may be some things that God wants to partner with us for us to work on, things that are in our personality, or things that are in our character that He wants to root out, that He doesn't want us to bring to our new relationships, that He doesn't want us to carry forward and kind of imprint on our kids' hearts. I don't want those for want those things for your kids. I want to work with you to, get those things out of your system. And there's nothing wrong with that. God has partnered with me on many things and still continues to partner with me on many things that He wants me to work on. But that's what draws us closer to Him. Because God says, if you draw closer to me, I draw closer to you. So thank you so much. My sister just let me know she can see me and she likes us. Okay, so good. So Latanya, that's good. I will, let me pray about how I can do a video on what's a good and healthy way after divorce to really start working on self-love. Really start. I've done some training videos, as you know, about keeping your words in agreement with heaven. I think that's an important part of self-love, making sure you're speaking words of life over yourself, and that you're not repeating the things that you may have heard that other people have spoken over you, things like you can't do it, all the negative things. And so when you change that conversation in your head, I think is a really important first step to working on self-love. Okay. I feel like there might be some hope for love. Let's to work on my relationship with God first and myself. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's all a part of, Latanya, that's good. That's a very healthy thing that you're saying. It's a very good thing that you're saying. And there's nothing wrong with, kind of putting, pursuing any type of dating on the back seat for a minute, and making sure that you're working on you, so that way that you are then attracting the emotionally healthy and financially stable person that you want to be in relationship with. So that is a very mature attitude. That is a very healthy attitude. And I'm your biggest cheerleader. So I'm saying, yay, for Latanya. It's a very good thing. And to be honest, it doesn't have to be, a 2-year process. That could be something that God works with you over the next 60 days, over the next 90 days. But, it takes as long as it takes. I'm just simply saying, don't necessarily resign yourself to saying, oh, God, it'll be 3 years before I'm ready to date. Not necessarily. Yeah, it takes as long as it takes, but just as long as you are diligent, just as long as you're willing to, really take a good, honest look at the things that you need to work on, and you really start to do those things, you'd be shocked in a month, the progress that you made. I know I was shocked when I really was very intentional about not speaking negative words over myself, but really start changing and speaking positive things. And sometimes, if you even have to put like a penny into a piggy bank every time you say something negative, you do that in your home, obviously, it'd be hard to do that at work, but stuff like that, so that you remain very conscious of what you're saying. Play little games like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be putting money into a piggy bank. It could be anything. So you could be, oh, I spoke, something that I wasn't supposed to, I won't get that coffee at Starbucks today, whatever incentive that you want to use, it'll help you to remember to change your conversation in your head. And then that's what comes out of your mouth. That helps a lot. So, okay, you feel like they might be okay. You want a friend. Okay, and that's nothing wrong with that. You know what's helpful to just have, just friends. One thing that's helped me so much is I am one of the leaders of the adult singles group in my, yes, the power of the tongue. You are so right, Latanya. But I'm one of the leaders of the adult singles group in my church. And it is a wonderful way to have a sense of community. You can hang out with members of the same sex and opposite sex and still have just be a sense of community, just friendship, going out. Like we're getting ready to the last Monday in June, we're going to have a bowling event, and this is something to hang out, have fun, bowling with guys and girls, no pressure, but it's people who you're in community with, that you're doing, start to do life with, who knows what you're going through. And you just have that sense of community and saying, yeah, we're all pursuing our healing together, but it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. So I think that's a real excellent way. Or there could be certain groups in your community that you have an interest in. Say if you have an interest in a bowling league in your community, or an interest in, I don't know, just I don't know, just something that that may be a part of your community that you may really like. Um, you may like you know being a part of a group in a library club, a book club, or something like that. That is part of your local library program for the summer. It might be something like that that'll have both men and women. If you're interested in something like crocheting, okay, most likely it's just going to be just women. But if you pick events that will attract both men and women, and it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. That's what I found it to be so 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 helpful. So, something else too. Yeah, volunteering. Yes, something else too, Latanya, that I think is really really important is when you have an opportunity to um, just go ahead. Okay, hold on. Sorry, volunteering. Yes. Okay, wait a minute. Did I miss something? Sorry. Hold on. Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so just volunteering at church, and like I said, a different organizations, even like parent organizations, you know, that might be chaperoning, trips for the summer for the kids, or whatever it is that you're able to fit into your schedule, is important. So, yeah, so that's a good way to still have a sense of community, but so you can hang around both men and women, but it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. So I hope that you find that helpful. I'm so happy I've got this set up. Thank you, God. So what I'm going to start to do is once I work on tweaking my channel a little bit more, I will be scheduling different events. Oh, you're so welcome, Latanya. I'm glad that you find it helpful. And again, if you think of any videos that you'd like to see, I'm going to work on the. I'm going to work on what we can do to help ourselves heal and really putting yourself first without feeling guilty. So, some people, especially moms, we're like, oh my God, you're so used to being so self sacrificing for your kids that you feel guilty about when you do stuff for yourself. And I'm telling you, making good, reasonable investments in yourself. I'm not talking about, emptying out your 401k and spending it all on clothes. I'm not saying that. But when you're making strategic um, investments in yourself, that helps you be so much a better mom, and it really does help your family, and it helps you. So anyway, oh, thank you. Yes, I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate you too. So, all right. So I will be scheduling different events. I know it won't be this week, but I will try to start scheduling events for next week. So yay. And I need to figure out how to tap into this using my phone. So that's the next thing. So that way, when I'm doing stuff on, oh, thank you for the hearts and the kisses. So when I'm doing stuff and when I'm out and about, so I'm home now, obviously, so I can use my computer. But when I'm out and about, I need to figure out how to use my iPhone. All right. All right, Latanya, thank you so much for watching. YouTube soon. Okay. Take care. Bye, Latanya.